Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Every time I think I know a lot about Black gay history, I fall down another internet rabbit hole that tells me I have so much more to discover. I recently discovered a Black gay film I was completely unaware of until this year. I Can't Sleep, or Je Pas Sommeil, the original French title. This film came out in 1994, so it's clearly ahead of its time. And though it stars a Black gay character, this film is roughly based on a real story, and the Black gay person who this story is about is, spoiler alert, a renowned serial killer in 1980s France. Coming from the Caribbean diaspora myself, I have to mention that Thierry Paulin, who this film is based on, was born on the Caribbean island Martinique before he moved to Paris, France in his childhood. Like many people who commit these horrendous acts of violence, Paulin experienced a bunch of traumas as a child and rejection from several communities in his adulthood. After being deemed aggressive by his family in Martinique as a child, Paulin moved to France with his father and faced rejection because of his biracial identity and his feminine ways. In the early 80s, during the beginning of the AIDS pandemic, Thierry Paul joined the military but was ostracized by his fellow military members for being gay as well. I need to see this movie ASAP to see how they depict this character and the way he interacted with people in his circle, including some lovers who were also into selling and taking hard drugs. Throughout the 80s, Paulin would start his wave of crime, harassing, robbing, and assaulting older women, but somehow escaping justice for years. Paulin was consistently rejected for his sexuality by his parents, which I'm sure only fueled his rage. Though Paulin would be arrested a few times for various assaults, it would nearly be a decade before they realized he had unalived countless women. Thierry Paulin was working as a drag performer at various gay bars, even trying to start a gender non-conforming talent agency, but all the while was getting away with these unalivings. One of his latest assault victims survived her attack and was able to give a description of him that led to his arrests. And at the end of the year in 1987, in the custody of the police, he admitted to a terrifying 21 alivings. While in prison 2 years later in 1989, Paulin would succumb to his AIDS diagnosis. In the movie, the names are changed around and the story is switched around and fictionalized a bit, though it's pretty clear that this film is vaguely about Paulin. In this story, a man named Theo, who was planning a trip to Martinique with his son, is completely unaware that his gay brother Camille, who performs as a drag queen, and his male lover are the serial killers that France is on high alert looking for. There's a scene I found on YouTube of Camille singing in a gay club, in drag, captivating the audience, but it is eerie hearing such a beautiful voice knowing what this character is capable of. Richard Corset, who plays Camille in this film, I Can't Sleep, has clearly been working in films and TV since this role, and shout out to him for playing such a complicated character. Have you all heard of or seen this film, I Can't Sleep? Sound off in the comments.